Good morning, gentlemen of the press. You're all welcome to Abia State Command. This is yet another opportunity for us to interact, to keep you abreast of our achievements during the period. From the last time we met till now, our strategic operational procedures are ongoing, and it has yielded dividends. It is fight against crime and criminality, and the command is not resting on our oars. A total of 230 suspects were arrested during the period, including 15 female suspects for various offenses, ranging from armed robbery, child trafficking, child theft, kidnapping, and other offenses, including malicious damage and other minor offenses. In the course of our operations, we've been able to recover an avalanche of arms, various arms, including 15 locally made shotgun, 4 AK-47 rifles, 2 Ruger foreign military rifles, 1 LA, 1 long-range gun, 1 fabricated locally made Beretta pistol, 1 pump action, 1 English chest Scorpion pistol, 347 rounds of ammunition of various calibers, in consonance with our mandate to keep Abia State crime-free, free of criminals. And as we are doing this, the strategies will still continue. And I want to go and I want to mention some specific achievements with particular reference to I start with the case of murder of Chinese and the police at Oturu area. We have been on trail of those suspects, and eventually we've been able to track down one of the suspects, and we're using him to try and trail and arrest other suspects that are at large. The tactical teams are on their train, and we will do everything humanly possible, because it's an issue that is of concern to the police, because we are very proactive in our operations, but once it happens, we will not also rest. We will make sure that we'll track down the criminals thereafter. We've also arrested, during the period, we've arrested 3 kidnappers in a case of kidnapping at Umuahia in Umuahia area of Kwa West. 3 suspects were arrested. A woman was kidnapped. Ransom of 8 million was paid, and but when eventually she was released, with our technical teams and the technical group, we were able to, get useful information, and we used that, and we were able to track these 3 suspects. They are presently under interrogation at the command. Another case of interest is the arrest of 24 cultists. 24 cultists were arrested at Umuahia area, and at about 5 days back. Yes. 5 days back, last week. At odd hour, at about 1 a.m. to be specific. They were all dressed in black. We recover arms from them, weapons, machetes, a gun, dagger and axe. Investigation has been concluded and they are presently on remand at the correctional service, meaning the case is already in court. That's what it means. So they have been arraigned. We have also arrested suspects, number of suspects for defilement and rape. We have concluded our investigation, and they are also presently being arraigned in court. Another case of interest is the arrest of suspected cattle rustlers at Umuahia in Umuahia area here. 3 suspects were identified and were arrested, and they are presently being interrogated, and they will soon be arraigned in court. And we have also set up some teams to monitor cattle rustling in the state to forestall further incidents. A case of counterfeit was also recorded. We arrested 2 suspects in that respect, and 113,000 naira suspected to be fake naira currency. And interrogation is on, and they will soon be arraigned in court. It will also interest you to know that based on incessant issues of criminal activities in Umuahia area and Isukwato area, we've been able to set up 2 permanent tactical teams in Umuahia axis to take care of all the divisions, all the places in and around Umuahia. Similarly, the one at Isukwato is also to take care of Umunochi, Uturu, and so on, to revolve around those areas so that we can monitor some of these things and see how we can embark on proactive measures. Having said that, I want to appreciate His Excellency, the Governor of Abia State, for his support. For me to be able to do this deployment, to set up these tactical teams, His Excellency gave us 2 brand new hillocks to be able to do that. And this will also positively reinforce the police, because what we need is just equipment to work with. And by the grace of God, we will continue to have results. Our operational strategies are still ongoing. Some of the details will not tell you, but however, at the exit and the entry points are being monitored so that we can identify and properly track down criminals that are coming in or going out of Umuahia. The same operational strategy is also ongoing in Aba area and other locations in the state. So far so good. This is what we have for now to present to you. As we make other achievements, you will be briefed. I want to thank you once more for coming around for this press conference. Yes, the command is in receipt of that information, and even the tactical teams were deployed immediately to that axis, and we are working on some information. Some of them have been also released, but we are making use of the information we have to make sure we track down the culprits, and we are working hand in hand with our neighboring state, Imo State, because the thing happened that we're taken to Okigwe area from our investigation, and we are working on that. We we are working in synergy with the neighborhood. Just hearing that for the first time, but I'm glad you gave me this information. Thank you for this information. And I want to assure you, in no distance time, you will hear that policemen who indulge in such things will be arrested. They will be arrested, and appropriate administrative action will be taken against them. As you are all aware, we have zero tolerance and corruption in the state at the command, and many of our personnel, some of them have been dismissed, some have been prosecuted, and some have even been reduced in rank. All this we do to make sure we have zero tolerance in corrupt practices in the state. Yes. Thank you for that question. Let me start with the Uturu Isa. That incident happened at Uturu Axis, and it's purely courteous activities. But the police are already on top of the situation, and sooner or later you hear from us that the suspects will be arrested. They will be arrested, and we will inform you appropriately.
Please, the last question.
The issue of vehicles not being used by police. The police vehicles are for operational activities. You understand? We do not have any reason to keep vehicles, that are meant for patrol, for any other thing. We don't even use them for personal, comfort. You understand? So you're talking of new vehicles. Yes, when we have new vehicles, we use them. But we don't have, we make do with the old vehicles we have. So, like I just mentioned now, the two vehicles that were given to me by His Excellency are in both axes, at Umuahia and Uturu axis, and they are meant to fortify those areas. Thank you. Okay, let me start from the vigilante group. It is the responsibility of communities to set up their vigilante group, but they have to work with the police. The police has to monitor, has to screen, and then the police has to also monitor their activities. Some of these vigilantes were set up without the police input, and we regard such vigilantes as illegal vigilante groups. And we're already working on those areas in various parts of the state. Just about last week, I also invited two vigilante groups and told them what is expected of them. Okay, that is that. So that's what I've said. That's the screening I'm talking about. We've got to have a character attestation of applicants who want to be members of vigilante groups, and so on and so forth. That is what we are doing presently, so that we don't have illegal Kwachi vigilante groups. Then the other question is about local government. Well, I'm working in synergy with local government mayors. Just a couple of days ago, I had a meeting with under the auspices of the commissioner, the ministry for local government and chieftaincy. Honorable Uzo was in attendance, and we had a very fruitful discussion on the need to also work with the DPOs, so that that's the grassroots level, so that we can also make sure that we have related peace in at those various local locations. We're also working with our sister agencies. We have a high degree of synergy between us and other agencies, and we're on the same page, and by the grace of God, we're going to continue to have successful outings in terms of security. Thank you. We have statistics. The PRO will take care of that during the agreement. We are going to be given details.